First time doing a weekly vlog, I really want to do this like on point. I got myself a new calendar and I want to make sure that I have the 4 main goals for the week. Meaning that I have the first one, recreate the iconic photos and, pictures of Toy Story and Woody and Buzz. The plan is to get 4 of them so I can post them on Instagram, and I got to do that this week, which means photo, editing, posting. The second goal is to focus on my record files, whatever you want to call it, that I have been introduced and talked about on my previous video about getting a new degrees. Meanwhile, I also have to get to the gym and get a 9-to-5 job, which is actually a 9-to-7 job. And also having a social life, if I can get any of them. And this is not going to be easy. Hello, first day of vlog. Currently heading to work because I don't have that much customer this morning, so I will enjoy that moment to actually get my backpack, which is at work, and hit the gym after that. I have many customers this afternoon, so I really want to take that break at that moment so that I'm not gonna end up the day late. And yeah, the other goal of the day is to also take one iconic shot of Woody and Buzz. This one. So yeah, let's first get my backpack. Okay, so today at the gym, the plan is to work on the chest and also the triceps. So I divided my program so that I don't have too much to do and I get to hit the gym, well, most likely every single day of the week. Well, from Monday to Friday. That means that Saturday and Sunday is going to be a rest day. So let's jump into it. Just arrived at work, so now the plan is to clean. I'm gonna clean the floor, give some air, and well, we're gonna be able to start the week, I guess. Okay, so day at work over, done. Now I'm heading to home, but there is a little change of plan because someone asked me and proposed me to help me return all the empty bottle of water that we have, because we have the system in Germany where you just collect the empty bottle, you give them back, and in return they give you money. So I have plenty of glass of empty bottle of water that I have to return, and I still have to do the photo, which means that I might need to do the photo in the parking lot of the supermarket. So when I do doll photography, I like to kind of have sort of a plan in head, and I'm posing the doll so that I can just, do the photos and the pose is already done and I just have to click and go, because I don't like to be, watched or someone staring at me. I wanted to use the parking lot, and one of the things that kind of makes me happy in a way is that Woody and Buzz is kind of an iconic duo, so I don't feel like such a weirdo when I'm doing photo with them. The first one looked like this, but I thought that the hand was a bit too much and it will be kind of hard to erase. And I took another shot. And voila! Now about the editing process, it's all about removing the head and the hand, sorry. And also trying to mix and match. So I'm trying to give like erase also the doll stand and getting some sort of blur in here so that it looks like the bush is on the back. So with the depth of field, it will make it easier to kind of blend it. And now I also have to just remove the doll stand so that you don't see it in the photos. So now let's edit the photos and post it on Instagram. Okay, so Joyce posted the photo on Instagram, so if you want to check this out, this is the account where you can see the photos. Also, I already had 3 customers this morning, and now it's time to go hit the gym. Today we're going to focus on the triceps and the back. Let's go. So, just get back from the gym, and I was talking to Himitsu while I was there, and he was like, have fun at the gym. And I just want to make this point clear that I actually hate hitting the gym. Like, I'm a Taurus, so mainly what I like to do is laying in bed, doing nothing, watching TV, mainly TV shows or movies that I always know the plot and the ending, and eat junk food. So yeah, hitting the gym is not something that I'm going to do for like having fun. It's red, so I can cross the line yet. Anyway, so the plan for the afternoon is to get back to work. I have one customer that have an appointment at I think it's 6 p.m. or maybe 5:30. But I'm gonna call him to ask him if we can actually reschedule his appointment so he can come earlier. And that way I will be able to leave earlier and work on that photo because I do have to recreate 4 iconic moments from Toy Story. And yeah, I already posted the one that I did yesterday, and I'm really happy because I had some good feedback. And how about go inside and read the comment together? Okay, so we got Dolls and Drama who said nice, and thank you so much for that. I have Simi loves Nuimos and love this one, which is kind of cool though because she is like one of the most people that I know who really loves Disney. And oh, I thought I heard something. And I'm really happy that she actually commented like, love this one. This is really so cool to just have like the approval of someone who loves Disney just means a lot for me. And I have Style with K who is giving 2 hand claps. So thank you for that, guys. It's really cool. Like I've been not doing photos for a long time now. And I'm getting back here and with this new account and having the people that I love and that I've been talking to over the couple of years with several different accounts and having them back on another project, yet a new project again. It really means a lot to have made some deep connection within the doll community and to see that it is actually long-lasting friendship. So I don't know, it just feels so good. Also, the fact that my customer actually, I called him and he is going to get here 1 hour earlier. So that means that I'm going to leave work at 5:30, and then I'm going to be able to work on this second photos of the iconic Toy Story photos. Which remind me that I forgot to thank also Stephen Dolls, Stevie Moon, Style with K, Mimi Doll World, and Simula Disney for reposting my photo in the story, and I just want to thank you so much for that, guys. Thank you. Okay, so just arrived home, and now I'm gonna take this moment because I'm all alone to do the photo, and because we do have still some sunlight coming, and I want to really take the opportunity to do that, to have that. So I'm gonna recreate the photo, and then I have to prepare the diner because, well, I didn't had time to eat today. Well, at least I forgot maybe to eat today. But let's jump to the photo shoot. So I kind of forgot the pose. So the first thing that I need to do is to actually check the photo. Just remember this one. This one. Well, I don't have like this type of bed, so I'm not gonna use that for the background, but I have like this little lamp over there that I'm gonna use, and mainly the pose is the only thing that matters for now, so let's do it. It's better if you remove that before taking the photos. Just a quick tutorial. Where they're looking at. Okay, got it. That's the unedited photo so far. Ah, shit. Okay, so that's the unedited photo so far, and I'm gonna download it on my phone, and I'm going to, oh God, it feels good to just lay down. Okay, so I'm gonna upload that on my phone, and then I'm gonna just, you know, prepare the dinner, and so that we have something to eat for tonight. Planning on doing a chicken curry with rice. Why not? It's like 30 degrees outside, so why not eating something warm? New day. So it's Wednesday, so I've already put the trash out of the hair salon. Now I'm heading to the gym. Today is going to be the shoulder and the abs. So yeah, it's going to be quite a slow day normally for today, so that's pretty cool. I've already planned to do this photo tonight, and voila. And I'm also thinking of doing something for next week, and I was thinking about that. Like, should I do or try to do a stop motion scene from Toy Story? Or should I create a little dioramas in 1/12 scales? I'm still processing the idea, and we will think and talk about that during the week. I think my hair is looking so bad. Anyway, let's go to the gym. So, just left the gym. Now I'm getting back to work, and I had the amazing surprise to see that Fufule, another YouTuber who's doing weekly vlog, have released her second video of the second week. So I know what I'm gonna watch for my lunch break. I discovered her because Blue Himitsu talked about her on his story and on his weekly vlog. And rumor has it that she also got inspired by him to do weekly vlogs. So I feel like a little connection with her, and her content is so just chill and peaceful and really help to unwind, sort of. So yeah, now first thing first is to get back to work, launch the laundry because I need to clean some towels and also my gym closes, whatever. And then lunch break and work. So yeah, yesterday I didn't did the photo that was planned to be done. I ended up going home and just being exhausted, and I don't know, I just felt like if I was some kind of shit, if that makes sense. Like I was like, I don't know, like does any of this make any sense? Like is that gonna interest anyone except me? Is it not like being this type of self-centered person? Because I just feel like I'm not doing that much that is quite interesting for anyone, you know? Like kind of being trapped in sort of an imposter syndrome or something like that. I don't know. It just feels like I'm shit. What I do is shit. What I create is shit. The video is shit. And it's just pretty annoying, compelling, because I just spiral down, not being able to do anything when I'm in that kind of mood. So I don't know. But at least I went to the gym. So, well, it was leg day, so at least there's that. Anyway, I need to stop spiraling down and just, you know, do something. And how about doll photography to kind of lift up the mood? Okay, so the plan with the photo is to recreate this shot here. And because I don't have, well, all the toys that are presented here, what I'm gonna use is actually other toys and dolls in order to recreate that atmosphere. So I'm gonna use that little Nuimo's stitch that comes from Winter Belly. I think it's Winter Belly. Her name is Heather, but I just have a, let's stay with Heather. Thank you again. A candle, a Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, you know, Naruto, Snow White, and of course, the ultimate showgirl. If you know, you know. Okay, so let's set up the scene with all of them, and then we're gonna be able to create the shot and pose Woody and Buzz. Okay, so now what I have to do is to download the photo on my phone and I will be able to post it tomorrow. Now I just want to take a cold shower, drink a lot of water, and get some rest. And we're Friday. Today was such a weird day, meaning that it was kind of feedback day in a way, meaning that I had a customer at the hair salon that came today and she was talking about the fact that she recommended the hair salon to her friend and that her friend was so mind blown by the haircut that I did and how happy she was about the haircut. And I was like, this is good to know, you know? And I don't know, it was just so, well, heartwarming or whatever you want to call this. And it just felt good. Um, and now I'm getting back home. And one of my friends on Instagram, uh, I'm gonna just call him Vera. This is his account. If you want to check, he is a doll story teller and have many, I think 2 or 3 stories that are intricate together and are just so cool. And he asked me when the podcast will restart because I have a podcast called The Chip Chat Show where I interview doll photographer and more specifically doll storyteller because I really want to know about their background, what inspired them, and get to know them a little bit more because I'm fascinated by their stories and how it all intricate. And I don't know, I just was like, today was a good feedback day and I'm so happy because like, well, 2 days ago I was like melting down, being like, I'm shit and none of this is worthy or whatever. And just having this kind of feedback is like such a booster. Anyway, now let's get back home to create a new photo inspired by my story. Welcome Saturday. End of the week. Fortunately, my weekend will start earlier than planned since I had customer this morning and this afternoon none. So I'm about to leave the hair salon and maybe go back home working on the file for the degrees that I'm working on. But I was thinking of next week program. I was kind of mixed between doing a stop motion or doing a diorama. Um, and I'm actually going towards more of a diorama than for a stop motion session. But the problem is that I have no idea what dioramas I want to build and what it is that I want to create. Do I want to have like a main street, like the one that I did in 1/6 scale? Do I want to create? I have this scene in my head that I wanted to create a 1/12 scales toilets, like public toilets. Don't ask why. I just have that idea that comes always on my mind. So yeah, I really don't know what I should go for when it comes to the dioramas. So I'm just waiting and I will see if there is going to be like a moment when it just click in and being able to just feel like this is it, this is the one that I have to create. But yeah, we will see next week. For now, I just have to focus on getting back home and working on my file. So, new plan. I am currently heading to what we call Mueller shop. That can be considered as a Target or sort of a Walmart, I guess, even though there is food actually. Anyways, I'm going there so I can check what's new and what's on the shelf and all that stuff. The only problem is that I forgot my phone at work. So I will have to get back there. But the good point and the good news is that since I don't have my phone, that means that I won't be able to pay anything, so I won't be triggered to buy anything. So that's a good news. Waterfall, well, fountain, whatever. So let's see what's on the shelf. I love to see those kind of stuff, like Elvira being on the shelf at the price tag of 99 euros, knowing that she's definitely not for kids. But I also see this, and she's only at 25 euros, and I'm so mad that I don't have my credit card because those would be perfect for 1/12 scales. It can be customized, I think. More Barbie. And I finally saw them to make it mini sneakers, and from what I see, those seems to be perfect for Ken dolls, I think. And I also have seen those. I've never seen them before, make it mini spaces. Like you can create sort of kind of little dioramas with it, and it just feels like it's a bit too much for 1/12 scales when it comes to the miniatures, but it feels like it's a perfect size for the 1/6, and the furniture seems to be perfect for the 1/12. And I saw this as well. That's pretty dope. And also the Make It Mini Hello Kitty. There's a lot. Damn. And we just finished the first week vlogging. I really hope you enjoyed it. Today is mainly gonna focus on resting day. I took my bicycle and I'm heading to the lake, and I'm just gonna rest for the entire day while thinking of next week plan. I've been talking to Liv and Live as a Doll and Mimi Doll World about the diorama and all that stuff, and I come with an idea. So next week is gonna be like a marathon, I guess. We going to spend one night in Munich, Tuesday to Wednesday. Then I'm gonna head back home And well, I have also the plan for doing this dioramas. So right now I'm just gonna, get some rest, enjoy the day at the lake, and well, we will catch up next week. And you can follow me on Instagram if you want to check out on a daily basis what I'm doing. And see ya.